Hello, my name is Carissa and I am here. It's my foundation routine and what I use and what products I use to create foundation looks. No, let's start over. What products I use in my foundation routine, from my foundation to my concealers to my contouring, how I apply it, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'm going to be using drugstore products in this video because my name is Carissa and I am cheap. If you don't know me, I am extremely cheap. I do have sensitive skin. My skin does tend to break out with, really anything. I used to use Tarte. And I'm hoping I'm not repeating myself because this is the end of the video that I'm filming and then I'm going to put it in the beginning. I used to use Tarte, which is hypoallergenic. It really worked for me. However, that stuff, $28, and I don't want to spend $28. I want to spend $9. So anyway, so this is using all drugstore products. And I hope you enjoy it because it teaches you, the pupil, how to go and look this glam on a dime. Yeah. Anyway, watch my video and enjoy and stay tuned for more. I'm here to bring to you my foundation routine. Even though I don't do, when you guys see me out in public, I'm normally looking like this. Because I'm one of those people. I don't want to wear makeup every day because it's going to be one day that you're going to see me and I don't want you to be like, she on this stuff? She smoking crack? She still got her teeth. But anyway, I don't want y'all to ever say like, because to me, I don't know, sometimes you can see somebody and they're really, really pretty anyway. But after seeing them with makeup on for 85 years and you finally see them without their makeup on, they look kind of drab, but they're actually pretty people. But the thing is, the makeup, it has enhanced their beauty so much that when you see them, you're like, what happened? Milani. This is what I use now. I pretty much use this as my normal foundation routine. I'll use this between this and Black Opal. Black Opal is a little heavier. Here, this is mainly primarily what I use on my clients. It is full coverage, and then most of the time when clients want their makeup done, they want something full coverage for pictures and the nightlife. For people who already have pretty much flawless skin, they don't have any blemishes. Like if the blemishes are there, it's few and far in between. I can't see them. I can't recognize them. They are just pretty much a glowworm or a newborn baby. I will use this on them. It is a good full coverage makeup because it's a 2-in-1. It's a foundation plus concealer all in one. And this ain't nothing but $9, I think. I will tell you later on, or maybe I'll put it up there or up there when I figure that out. But for right now, it may be in the comments. So anyway, this is Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation concealer in the number 13 chestnut. I tend to use foundation on myself that's a little darker because I'm gonna bring myself back up, the brightness back up about to a level 3 with my concealer. Here we go. Then that's probably too much, but we don't know. We will see. I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. You can see how much darker it is than, my actual complexion. I'm really going to come up a little more when I put my concealer on. I don't like it to look too bright. Plus, I'm cocoa. Let's argue. People want to take that away from me. But I'm like, if you open up a can of cocoa, what color is it? It's me. And I'm here and I'm cocoa. I really like using a beauty blender over using a brush, a foundation brush. But I don't know. But I used to be a big believer in using a foundation brush back when the beauty blender first came out. I think I use less product when I use a beauty blender opposed to a foundation brush. We're gonna go into concealer. Normally I'll use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn or Warm Honey depending on my mood. But today I'm gonna try This is Conceal Me from the Crayon Case Conceal Me. We're going to try this out. This comes from your old side corner hair store. And it is the best stuff since sliced bread. It works for me. We're going to try this out. Lord, I hope I'm going to be happy with this. I'm going to use a good old concealer brush. I'm starting with this color at the bottom. This one right here. This is a Crayon Case 6-color concealer palette. Maybe this is the only one. Yeah, I should know, but I would know if had I bought it. But someone gave it to me. I don't know which level this is. Hopefully, maybe this is the only one they have. So most of the time when I put on my concealer, okay, change your plans. We're gonna use this one here at the top. Yeah, I felt like that one was too bright because like I said, I'm Coco. Do this, I do like this little triangle thing, and I usually across my nose like that. And across my lip. And I go across my lip to cover up my mustache. Because I feel like my nose is like a little too extended out, I am first gonna flatten it out by using it in highlight. Because most of the time highlight, it can work in many ways. Like highlight pulls out, but then if you put it across your face, basically it makes your face look just like using just regular foundation without highlighting the contour, and makes your face look flat. All right. So right now we're going to give the illusion that this and this meets together. If that makes sense. I'm trying to look for another way to explain it, but that's the best to have. Then I'm going to take some and bring it down the bridge of my nose, like so. And what I do is I make like this little triangle thing here for it's like this bright halo thing. Can't think of a better way to describe it. Yeah, I like this little halo thing above my brows. So basically what you're doing is you're pulling out all your highlighted areas. Like you want your cheekbones to look lifted, and you want to bring this part out to give you that little pointy nose. And then your chin. I'm going to take my beauty blender. Probably needs to be. And I always dampen my beauty blender. That helps it to spread out better than, you know, a dry one. A dry, it just doesn't spread as much. I think it helps to spread it out. Maybe it waters it down while it's on your face. I don't know the scientifics of it, but it works. It's not bad. It's not too bright. We may continue using it. Tell you what, it covers up. It conceals. It's because I have like these hereditary dark circles under my eyes. My family on both sides, they have them. Some of us, not everybody. But I'm gonna take the Black Opal in Toasted Chestnut. I'm gonna put some little marks right here. I'm also gonna, hopefully this goes well without me using a brush. I'm gonna take my blender and blend that out. I've taken my beauty blender and I blended that out by tapping. I'm gonna do the same thing at my nose. I'm gonna take this side of it and I'm gonna tap. I'm pressing this into my skin. I don't wanna rub because I kind of don't want it to go too far into my highlight. I am gonna take the Black Opal, the True Color Finishing Powder. It is in the Neutral Light, a dry beauty blender. Don't use your wet one on this one. I'm going to do that same triangle I did with the liquid concealer with the highlight powder. A bit more going across my lip, and then the other side, and go down, well, up the bridge of my nose into my sunshine spot or my halo spot, and then my chin. And now we're going to get into brows. We're going to take our spoolie and we're going to brush the brows up. And then I've discovered this product. It's the Tattoo Studio from Maybelline. And the reason that I use because normally I've used the gel or the cream eyeliner from Maybelline in brown. I've used that on my brow. Anastasia has one, but they tend to dry out really fast. And like I said, my name is Carissa and I am cheap. I am Frugal McDougal. I just refuse to spend that much. It is okay with me because you're not in my pocketbook. That's what you want to spend, so be it. I ain't gonna talk about you, so don't talk about me. When $20 becomes I don't even know how much this is. It could be $6. When $20 becomes my $6, then we can talk. Till then, let me be great. And take my angled brush and make sure it's like really, really, really like scrape off the sides or whatever, so it comes to a good sharp edge. And I don't like a very hard brow. I'm going to take more of the crayon case concealer. I'm going to use this one. I use my concealer for my primer for my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take some of this and highlight underneath my brows. And spreading that all over my lid. I'm going to take my finger and blot out some of that line because I don't want, like I said, I don't want a hard line underneath my brows. The powder that I was using, the Black Opal True Colors the finishing powder that I use, I'm going to take a eyeshadow brush, the tightly packed one, because to me the tightly packed one, the bristles are more, closer together. It's not as fluffy, so it's gonna, to me, pack on more product. The fluffier the brush, the less product's gonna be packed on. That's more for blending. So this brush, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use some of the highlighting powder. I'm gonna highlight underneath my brow. I'm basically setting it in. That's what I'm doing. I'm setting the cream in. Next, I'm going to take a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush. Fluffy blending brushes look like this. MAC has one that's my favorite, but it just wasn't clean, so I didn't grab it. The Warrior palette by Juviasplace. And we're going to use this color here. It's called Cano. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea, but Cano, it sounds right to me. K-A-N-O. It sounds about right to me. Don't get me to pronounce anything because I can't pronounce things and I can't spell. I can read my butt off though, but I can't pronounce it. But anyway, no, but foreign words like that, no, I can't. But anyway, Cano is the color that I'm going to use. I'm going to get some of that, tap my brush. And right here, underneath your brow bone, right above your crease, underneath your brow bone, is where you're going to take your brush I plan on giving more makeup classes because it is, but then seeing me do it and you doing it or whatever, yeah, it's going to take practice. I'm not saying that this doesn't work, but for the person who really wants that hands-on training and learning, I would suggest doing a class, because that person is there to show you what to do, opposed to me just showing you on camera or whatever and you're not doing it. But I don't mean that I don't want you to watch my videos. Here we go. So basically I'm taking it here. So this is where my contour color was at my nose. I'm taking it here. I'm going around like a windshield wiper. We're gonna go into the Masquerade by Juviasplace. But anyway, Burkina. It's slightly darker than my first. My first color was kind of like a camel, and this is more like a mud colors. Back into my brow bone, same strokes. So there we go. So next, this is actually a blush palette, a blush and a powder. Yeah, it's a blush palette. So, but there's a color that I like on here, and it's this hot cocoa here. And I'm gonna take that, a little bit of that, tap my brush, and I am gonna use that in my crease. Take some more of that camel color, because I gotta get that line out. Yeah, I'm in the mood for something a little frosty. So I think I'm gonna use this color. This is from the Nuru by the crayon case. So it's this color right here on the end, on the right hand side, on the end, second to the last. I'm gonna use this color for my lid color. I'm taking that same brush that I used for my highlight, and I'm gonna go in with that color on my lid. So when I do my lid, I'm gonna pack this color in. And I take that slightly above the crease, more on this side, more towards my nose or in the corners of my eyes, like that area. I take it up above my crease. So above here, I'm going slightly above here, but not so much for the other side. So I'm gonna take that fluffy blending brush again. I'm not gonna put any product on it, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna blend that line out. Now for the outer corners of my eyes, I'm gonna take that same color from the Watch Me Blush palette. Really super sees me using all these palettes. Well, the stuff from her. And she'll make me a crayon cutie. I don't do a lot of colors though, but hopefully she'll, just see something in me, see the light in me, and she'll, make me a little tiny bit famous. A little Insta famous, maybe. So I'm just hitting the outside corner. So hitting the outside corner. I'm gonna take my angled brush and I'm gonna take the Maybelline New York Eye Studio, the gel liner, and I'm gonna line my waterline. Next, I'm gonna take a pencil brush. So a pencil brush looks like this. It's skinny and it's built like a pencil. The bristles are more tightly packed, and it holds more product and it's more control, but you can smudge with it. That darker color that I use from the crayon case palette that I use up here, And I'm going to use that to blend that in with my eyeliner. I'm going to line the top of my lid with again, the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. But I'm just going to line the top of my lid. I'm not going to do a wing. And I am going to use Falsies by Maybelline. The Falsies mascara from Maybelline. I like Maybelline. I do. Maybelline doesn't disappoint. So, and of course, hopefully, if you're the slightest bit into makeup, you know you're supposed to wiggle your hand when you put on mascara, because it keeps them from clumping together. I don't have but 5 lashes at the bottom of my eyes. But I best believe I'm gonna put some mascara on them 5 layers. I'm serious. It's like 5 hairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bottom. Like, I don't have any down there. And I look at some people, I'm like, oh my God, you have amazing bottom lashes. Like, why can the dear Lord have blessed me with those? He didn't see fit for me to have bottom lashes. He said, give her 5. She'll be okay. Anytime I'm working with my eyes, well, maybe it's me. My mouth got to be like that. I don't think that's good. I don't know. Am I the only one that gotta look stupid when she put mascara, or when she doing anything? Like when I wore contacts, like I used to do that too. Like I had to have my mouth had to fling open with it. When I batted my eyes, I felt that. Can y'all see it? I felt it was still, I wasn't supposed to blink too hard yet until it dries up. Using my trusty, do they say trusty dusty? Anyway, my trusty Duo Lash Glue. It is latex free for those of you who have latex allergies like me. And I'm gonna use these, my good old lashes that I don't know what kind they are. But there's a young lady who lives down the street from me. She sells lashes and I have to pick up more. My good friend, the same person who gave me the New Rule palette, Anita, she just had a baby. Congratulations, Anita. Now, those of you out there that don't know anything about me and where I'm from or who these people are, I apologize in advance, but I just kind of want to give them a shout out. So, Anita, congratulations on the baby. And pray to God it stick on the first time. I think this is the one I always have problems with. Now, I don't blow on my clients' lashes. I'm not going to put my breath on their lashes. But this is mine. And this is my breath. I just want to dry it enough so that it's tacky. I'm sure my face has baked enough. I'm going to take this good old fluffy brush from the Real Techniques or whatever. The Real Techniques brushes. The brushes are pretty good from Real Techniques. I'm going to take this good old fluffy brush and I'm going to remove all of this powder. I'm going to take my large fan brush, and I have, see there, another thing, super, that I'm using is the composition notebook. The composition notebook. And I'm going to use this bottom color right here, Bobby. I'm going to contour my cheeks. I already kind of have strong features, so I don't like to do like how some people use a cream to contour their cheeks. I don't want to do too much. I just want to take care of their nose. I don't want to do too much, but I just want to do a little bit, and I'll do like the top of my forehead, just in this area, because I don't have no, my hairline, like, is basically my eyebrow over here. Like, my hairline is my brow. Like, I got hair, like, from, I call them devil horns, but I have hair right there. So I'm just bringing this part down, this forehead down, because I got a forehead just like my daddy, because it ends up looking too heavy for me. And I'm gonna take out this double chin, this slight double chin that I have right here. Yeah. This gobble neck. And then I'm gonna take the dry beauty blender, and I'm gonna make this line from here to here to chisel that out a little more. I want it like a sculptured statue. Next, I'm gonna take a blush brush and go to my blush palette. Super's palettes are highly pigmented. This what it is. You have to be real careful. But I'm gonna use the cranberry color here, and I'm gonna just take that and go like that. I don't know. I'm gonna take this and go like this, because I swear, honey, this thing's serious, and I end up every single time I put on too much. For my, would you call it a highlight? I don't know. My glow, my something. As many videos as I watch, you think I would know by now, like what in the world it's called. But anyway, so I'm gonna use this. But I would normally use a smaller brush, but today we just gonna have to make do with this. It is not the end of the world. And that's it. That's it. That's it. The video over. Bye. I loves me a good old glow. Lord have mercy. Anyway, same thing on the other side. But I was done with this side. I could have just, y'all get the point. I could have ended it right here. Every time I put this on, I don't know, just do something to my soul. So above the lip, bridge of my nose. Most of the time I just use my finger for that part. And then my chin. So I'm gonna take that same fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend this out so you don't see a line. All right, now we're gonna do something about these old ashy lips. I'm gonna go ahead and use this the Maybelline Matte Ink Super Stay lipstick. Alexa, play Feeling Myself by Beyonce.
Myself, I'm feeling myself. 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 I'm feeling